Hello. If you want to come here to Quebec, Canada, to do business in the field of construction, whether it is to start or buy an existing business, export technology or materials, open a branch, seek business contacts or distributors, a representative, establish business contacts, for whatever reason, before even thinking of doing business here in Quebec, in Canada, in the construction field, it is very important, first and foremost, to receive information in an unbiased and impartial way. Information on what exactly? Information, of course, about the construction industry here in Quebec, Canada, to know how everything operates here in the construction sector. You may want to start a business here or export materials to Canada to sell your products and services here. You will need to know, however, how things are done here in the construction business, what the building codes are, and what ways to look for customers, ways to carry out projects, know the labor's laws and employment laws in the field of construction. There are many of these, and it is important to know them. Also, you must know the wages, know the rules in order to hire people in the field of construction. There are many regulations, many laws, a lot of requirements. Then there are the professional associations, for example, the Order of Engineers, the Order of Architects, telling us how it works in the field of construction. So lots of things to learn and know by receiving unbiased, impartial information. The second important matter is, of course, to receive advice given this information that you will receive in an impartial, unbiased way, given the specific reality of the business person in your country, the manager of the company you are. It is important, given all this information, to make good decisions in order to realize your business plan in Quebec, Canada, in an adequate way. So unbiased and impartial information, advice, and contacts. Business contacts are essential here in Quebec, Canada. Having a good resource person with experience who can put you in touch with companies, associations, all kinds of people, lawyers, immigration officers, businesses, potential customers, is of utmost importance. So having someone who can put you in touch with a wide array of people, a panoply of associations, all of that will be very beneficial to you. And finally, a guide, a business travel guide that will accompany you through all these stages in this whole process to propel your business to success here in Quebec, in Canada. That is my job. That is what I offer. I, Daniel Dargis, engineer, general contractor, and expert in the construction field, in an unbiased and impartial way as a neutral consultant. That is what I offer to you. First, information impartially given, advice, contacts, and also being your travel guide during your business trips here in Quebec, Canada. There is just one thing that I want to clarify, something that I must specify because it is very important. First, I am not an immigration officer and neither am I a lawyer. So, as to what concerns the whole legal area, I am going to put you in touch with immigration officers that I know or lawyers specializing in construction, because I am not allowed to inform you in this official area. I can give you some information as a contractor myself, but I do not want to go into the intricate details of the laws or in the legal matters related directly or indirectly to immigration or construction. Second issue, I do not offer jobs in my company. If you want to come to my company to find a job or temporarily seek local working experience, I myself do not offer jobs. I do not offer a promise of employment either in my company or in other businesses. There is no guarantee whatsoever to get a job. So that is something to clarify. And finally, I am not providing invitation letters either. Unless, of course, we go into a business relationship together in case I and my company find lucrative goals in your business plan. At that moment, perhaps, eventually then, but only after a long process of dialogue and business plans, would it be possible that my company would extend an invitation, but only after establishing a strong business relationship or after many serious business agreements with contracts. I do not want to commit myself to providing invitation letters to facilitate the arrival of business people here in Quebec, Canada. So I am not an immigration officer, I am not a lawyer. I do not offer any job, no guarantee of employment, and I do not provide invitation letters for you to come to Quebec in Canada. However, I am quite willing to give you clear, precise, and very good information since I have many years of experience here in Quebec, Canada, as a general contractor and engineer. So, unbiased and impartial information, advice, contacts, plentiful. And I will also guide you on your business trip, your exploration trip here in Quebec, Canada. All of that I can do for you. I invite you. I offer the possibility of a first consultation of 15 minutes free by video conference, by Messenger or Skype. You can fill out the form. I invite you to fill out a form and send me this document with all the details of your business profile on it, with your plans of business intentions here in Quebec and in Canada, so that I can analyze it, so that I can look at it carefully, I and or other members of my team, to see if we can select you for a 15 minutes video conference with you free of charge. So, if you qualify, I will enjoy talking to you by video conference through Messenger or Skype. It is very important to have access to a computer, of course, with a very good internet connection and excellent communications, with a camera, of course, and a quiet place where we will not be disturbed and where we can quietly converse, so that I can clearly listen to your business experience, your profile, interact and speak with you, so that I can really communicate with you. So, a quiet and tranquil place with good communications, a reliable computer system, and good internet access are imperative. So I invite you right now to complete the form. Send it to me, and you will receive, if you qualify, if I see that your profile has potential, if you have a profile of which I consider it can deliver results, or if I can take you to another level, then you will receive video conference interview choices in compliance with our office hours here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And it will be a pleasure for me to send you an invitation with a few scheduled possibilities, and we can discuss a first 15 minutes by video conference, and from there, if you want to go ahead, you can pay the fees you see here beside the form by the various means that are proposed to you. So do not hesitate to schedule meetings for 1, 2, 3 hours or more to have more access to my information, advice, contacts, and to guide you in your planning of a business trip here in Quebec, in Canada. On that, thank you for listening and see you soon.